As you can see on the way into City Walk, the buildings on the right hand side that were previously other stores, as opposed from yesterday, the stores have been completely gutted overnight and they're almost just skeletons of themselves at this point.
Sorry, the lighting's gonna be a little bit weird. It is overcast today. We are at Universal Orlando Resort. We actually have no masks on because we are sitting down for a meal at Lombard's. This is my first time eating here. It's Jack's first time eating here. It's gonna be great. But our plans for today is eat, because we are really hungry. And then we will explore more around the parks. It's actually more people today.
So today, team members are actually allowed to bring one guest with them each. So like me and Victoria could bring a person.
All our friends work here. So.
Yes, exactly. All our friends work here, so that's the way it goes. It's a little bit busier today, but it's not that noticeable in all honesty. So it's going to be another great day. We are sat out here on the terrace at Lombard's because they are not serving people inside the restaurant at all today because they have so much outdoor seating. It's easy for them to just put everybody outside. It's open air. It's just better in general.
So it does look like Lombard's has a limited menu. There's a couple things that we're missing from the outside menu, such as like the pork chop, I believe. Still,
a great menu.
A great menu. Everything looks really good.
They even have a frozen banana drink.
A frozen banana drink?
That's the most minion drink I've ever seen. So this is my... I don't really know if it's a strawberry lemonade. It just said strawberry frozen drink, so I am very interested to see how that works out. So we ordered this poke, what's it called? It's a tuna poke bowl.
Yeah, it has tuna, cucumber, avocado, onions.
And sesame seeds on top, and that's what we're gonna go with because that's all we remember. But again, I think we are the only people in this restaurant.
I'm gonna try this drink.
Is that good?
That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it lemonade-y or is it just strawberry?
Definitely lemonade-y.
Okay.
So good scoop of everything on there.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What does it taste like?
Like a really good poke bowl.
You see, I've never had a poke bowl, so...
Oh, this is going to be a good shot for you.
I have no idea really what to expect. I'm kind of scared about this. A little bit scared.
Don't just get like a whole bite of everything on it.
Yeah?
Ready?
That is really good.
Right?
That is really good. You can taste the tuna. It sounds really cliche, but I feel like I can taste every ingredient.
It's like, yeah, it's like tuna, citrus, vinegar.
You can taste everything. That's actually really nice. It kind of looks scary, you know, for somebody who's not had it before. Like I say, it kind of looks like just a big bowl of salsa or something.
But it's not salsa. It's not spicy, so.
No, it's not spicy at all. You can taste the tuna enough so people who haven't had, you know, fresh tuna before, like raw tuna, this is a really good way to try it because it's not as in your face as a lump
it's not
of
as
raw
fishy.
fish.
I don't think it's super fishy.
No, it's really, really nice. I don't know if we call that on camera, but what the servers are doing is they have their own tray, they'll put the food on it, they'll come up to the table, they'll put it on the table, you good? They'll put the food onto the table and you'll take the plates, the knives and forks off,
The tray.
Off the tray, you'll kind of take a step back, or you know, give them some space, and they'll come in and take it away. Just so there's minimal distancing. As obviously, when people are eating, they're not wearing their masks, so it's mainly to protect the team members themselves.
But there's no mobile ordering so far at Lombard's. I think it's definitely because this is more of an emptier restaurant.
Yeah.
Fast Food Boulevard is more like, you know,
quick service.
Quick service, faster, more people eat there. So
it definitely seems to be a quick service thing. I know there is a list of all the restaurants that have the mobile ordering, which we'll try and find and throw up for you.
It's on the app.
It's on the app.
You guys.
Look at all of our food.
It's so beautiful.
Here is my fish and chips. It looks like I have 3 big bits of fish, some fries. This is some kind of coleslaw.
It's coleslaw, yeah.
And what was this, tartar sauce?
Yep.
Also got some ketchup, and then Victoria got the fisherman's basket.
Yeah, so it has shrimp, fish, I don't know what that is, fried oysters, and fries, and coleslaw, and tartar sauce, ketchup, and marinara.
We are trying an oyster.
I'm gonna try it by itself first, and then I'll dip it in the sauce. But
Seems to be a fried oyster kind. They gave us a few different sauces.
oh,
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of oysters. It's definitely Victoria's
like
thing.
this.
Yeah? Okay.
I like it.
You like it. I think oysters, I've only ever seen oysters like raw and things like that, so maybe a cooked oyster is going to be completely different.
It's so different. Here, try it.
I am scared, I'm not going to lie. I think I got more than more of the batter there. It almost tastes, I want to say donutty.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
I agree.
Yeah, it tastes like a fairground or carnival donut kind of deal, right? It's very, very iconic taste. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it more than a donut with seafood in the middle. It's really good. And wow, that is a huge shrimp. Where did they catch that thing?
It's a very...
Look at the shrimp. God, can you see it? You see the steam coming off it? Holy moly.
looks bomb.
Wow. Yeah. Take your shrimp.
And I took a bite out of it. That's why it's like that. So
I'm gonna try the fish and chips. I've never tried the fish and chips in the park. I know people who try it over in Potter, and I can tell you now this looks completely different to what you get over in Potter. I get 3 very similar sized things like this. You know, me being English and all that, I'm used to fish and chips, so it's kind of ironic I'm ordering this. But I was more curious as to their interpretation. I'm used to long fish, so this is more of like a fish ball.
fish donut.
Yeah, a fish donut. So it's very hot, so I apologize if I squeal a little bit. And I don't know why I put ketchup on it. Didn't mean to do that. Just did it. Wow. There's a lot of fish in there. You can see. It is a little bit weird with the batter being so sweet. It kind of throws me off a little bit because I'm used to batter almost being, I don't want to say flavorless, but a very oily, just batter flavor. I don't know what flavor batter is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely sweeter. So it's.
I like it.
I like it. It's just different. Picture this, if Universal were to open the record shop in London and put on vinyl records the theme tunes of all the different like Universal properties,
It'd be so cool.
yeah, like E.T., things like that, just be like completely collectible things, it'd be really cool. I know there's no room for it anymore, but if they were to have done that in the first place, that would have been so cool. I would have bought every single one of those.
The virtual queues are open today. We actually got our first virtual line pass for Hagrid's. We'll show you, we'll insert a clip of how it works right here.
Click the virtual line tab, find the ride you want,
Click on it,
reserve a time,
how many people are in your party
and you can reserve up to 2 rides
at a time.
at a time. So we did Hagrid's and Gringotts, and once we've used one or one's expired, we can get a new one. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like Disney in that respect with their fast pass system. You're allowed a certain amount. Once you use them, you can get more and more and more.
Morning.
How's it going?
It's going.
It's gone?
It's going.
It's going.
It's going, yeah.
Okay, I thought you were speaking past tense.
I don't think we know anymore, to be honest.
You know, that's the thing about,
Life.
well, I do, because I'm in there. But
Yeah. You know more than we do.
every shooter is different.
Right.
You're very true. Very true.
You guys have a great day.
You
Yeah,
too.
okay, Doc.
See you in the future.
Yes.
So we just rode Jimmy Fallon, race through New York. Ugh. So we just rode Jimmy Fallon, race through New York. So this is how they're doing, like, I guess it's kind of like an indoor show, right?
Yeah, it's very, very similar to an indoor show. You know, it's a seating
So it's
Theater?
Like a theater, yeah.
that just moves.
So the way that they're spacing it out is that every other row is going to be loaded, but if you're sitting with other people in the row that's not in your party, they're going to space you out with at least 3 seats in between the parties.
For now, we're going to head probably back over to Islands because we're going to be going on Hagrid's again because we got our virtual line pass.
Yep.
So we're going to go see how that works, and yeah, we're going to see how long we have to wait, even though we've waited in a virtual line. So hopefully it won't be too long, and we'll keep you updated. See you on the other side. So over here by the Discovery Center, you can clearly see they have repainted the planter that we saw yesterday to a more natural kind of look. So it's interesting to see they are still working on everything every single day.
So the Discovery Center play area is closed because of social distancing reasons. Which is good, keeping it clean, trying to avoid having people too close together.
So as you can see over here, even since yesterday, they have almost doubled the amount of track they have in. So at this rate, they're going to be done very, very quickly. I don't know how they're doing it so fast, but I guess it's almost like a puzzle at this point. They just put the places where they need to be, and that's about it.
Here in Hogsmeade, you can see there's a little bit more of a crowd forming. It's a little bit of a busier day because team members are allowed to bring +1, basically, an extra guest. And you can definitely see it. It's not that busy anywhere else in the park, but just like in the Potter areas especially, it's always going to be a little bit busier than what it is in the parks.
Yeah.
So
just remember, you can get your return time for Hagrid's, as you can
go
see.
somewhere else.
Yes, exactly. So get your return time and just come back when it's ready. Unless, of course, you know, you want to hang around in
Do some
Hogsmeade.
wand magic.
If you do want to bring your wand, wand magic is open throughout the entire park. As far as we can see, there isn't any blocked off. So you should be able to do that. There isn't any social distancing stickers
Out yet.
So if you are going to be here doing that, just be aware of that fact and be aware of your surroundings. We are currently in the queue line for the Hogwarts Express, which is open. I spoke to the attendant and she stated that each party will be given their own cabinet on the train. So now is a great time to go on the train because you get to enjoy it by yourself or with your family. Yay! Here are some more health and safety boards. They are more tailored to the specific area you are in, so you can see where the restrooms are and what to do.
So we just got off Hagrid's, and here's the line to get back into the lockers. It's the same line as getting a locker, so it's still pretty long. But yeah, let's just be aware of how you're spacing in this line because there is no stickers just yet. I'm sure they're going to do something about that in the near future. So now we're standing in Mythos lower landing area. Let's do a little pan. Spin,
Perfect,
spin,
perfect.
Spin.
There we go.
Yeah. Anyway, we talked to Poseidon's greeter. Poseidon's Fury greeter, and she was out. We were just wondering like how the shows are going to work in there, and she said that they're taking in 12 groups at a time. They're spacing them out inside the rooms, and then when you're transitioning from one room to another room, they're going to go group by group. So one group will go into the next room and space them out like that.
Yeah.
Through the vortex as well, and if you've been on Poseidon's, you know what I mean by the vortex.
Yes, yes. It's going to be very, very spaced out, and there's going to be a lot more probably pauses in the show and instructions on what to do next before the next part of the show begins.
Yeah.
So it's probably not going to be as fluid, but I think it's the only way they can do it.
And also, I believe that's why the wait time, usually when you pass by Poseidon's, the wait time's like 20-25 minutes. And today's a really slow day and it's at 30 minutes. I think it's because of that extra bit of time they have transitioning from room to room. The Griffin in Lost Continent is looking good today. It looks like they put some shading in at the top. It's matching the bottom now.
Yep, he looks brand new.
Look at him.
Look at him being all strong and stuff. Being all scary. It has come to the end of the day, day 2. Tomorrow is annual pass holders' first day back in the park, June 3rd.
I'm really excited to see what it's going to be like for the annual pass holders. It's going to be busier. I have a feeling that it will be.
Yes, hopefully. I imagine it's going to be much busier. We're not going to be here because obviously we're team members. So
we'll be watching.
Yes, we'll be watching and watching along with you all. We do have a few things to say quickly. When you are walking through the queue lines of the rides and there is those 6 feet apart stickers, when you are walking, at some points it can be hard to see the party in front of you, especially in the tunnels of Hagrid's. I think we have a clip of that. So when you are walking through, I would advise not to start walking from your sticker until you see the party in front of you walking past their sticker.
But yeah, I've seen some instances where you're in line and some people collide with each other back to back. Like they'll compress the line on accident because they're not noticing how far the stickers are in between each other. And when you turn a corner, you can't see it. You have to kind of duck your head around and look if the person's moving in front of you.
Yeah.
So just make sure the person has moved past the sticker, then move.
Yeah.
It'll make it easier.
It felt like a giant game of, like a puzzle.
Red light, green light.
Yeah, you're just like constantly looking and then you're like, we can go now. And
we had a family in front of us who had a daughter and they were playing red light, green light, and it was the cutest thing.
Yeah. So as long as everybody pays attention, everything is going to go very smoothly.
But in conclusion, we're done.
We are done. We're going to head home. We're going to take off these masks and sleep for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
Yes. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like,
Comment,
and subscribe.
and ring that notification bell to know when we post our videos.
Yes. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Together, down front.
Hey!